Hello, my bananas. It's Brianna. Thanks for joining me again today on this Christmas week eve. Are you in a holiday food slump? Do you not know what to make for Christmas dinner? You've always made ham. You always made a turkey. You always make the same thing every year. Well, this year, why don't you make something different? We're going to call it Christmas Meatloaf. Inspired by Pioneer Woman. Now, what makes it a Christmas meatloaf, you say? The fact that I put Christmas in front of meatloaf. So that's what we're doing today. Let me get all my supplies out. All right, here's most of it. So what we have here is ground turkey and ground beef. You could use all ground beef. You could use half ground beef, half pork. This is what I chose to kind of lighten it up. We're still kind of trying to be healthy. So we're going to use half pound of each of those. So it's going to be a full pound. You can double this recipe, triple this recipe. I'm going to put it in this pan. I also had the idea of putting it in a bundt pan. And you can have a bundt meatloaf. Bundt Christmas meatloaf. How fun does that sound? That sounds fun to me. So anyway, we're actually going to start off with the bread. I also have some petite diced tomatoes. I got garlic and olive oil flavored. It was just like a fun flavor. You can just get plain tomatoes. You can get a different flavor if you want. This is your Christmas meatloaf. Always remember that. We have some bread, and we have milk, and we have eggs, and we have seasonings. We also have this package. Le package. We have roasted garlic. Okay. I roasted this at 400 for a half an hour. I put a little bit of avocado oil on it. You can also put olive oil if you want. You can also put a little bit of salt or something if you wanted. I only put the avocado oil. So, bread. Le bread. I'm going to use half this package. I got this because this was on sale. It's like dried bread. It's dried bread for stuffing, actually. You could also just use 3 slices of bread for this size of recipe. And it doesn't matter that it's crusty because we're going to soak up some milk. Oh, this is brand new. We're going to use a half cup of milk. I'm going to get out some gloves because here's where it starts to get messy. I'm just going to mix up this bread so all the bread is being moisturized. An alternative is saltine crackers. I used to do that all the time. That would be cheaper. Let's set that aside. Now let's work on the meats. I'm going to put in all of this roasted garlic. It was just 1 bulb of garlic. Make sure you take it out of the skins. All right, I got all my little garlic cloves in there, my meats. I'm gonna put some onion flakes, just like a tablespoon. You could also just saute up some onions if you're really into onions. I'm gonna do same amount of the Italian seasoning. We can do a little bit of salt and pepper. Let's put the eggs. 1 egg. Woo! 2 egg. Now let's put our moistened bread. Seems like a lot. This is the best part. If you guys have kids, I'm sure they would love to do this. Squish this around. Okay. I'm going to spray my pan. I realized I should have sprayed my pan before I put my gloves on. Before we started playing with the meats. So we're just going to plop this in here.
Plop.
Tomatoes. We're going to dress these up a little bit. We have some ground mustard. I'm going to do like a teaspoon. We have some cayenne. Oops. However spicy you want. We have some Worcestershire. Just a dash. And some brown sugar. I'm going to do like 2 scoops of that. This scoop is like a teaspoon, I'd say. It's a 1/4 cup per 2 cans, if that makes sense. Mix this up a little bit. And we're going to get this on here. I'm going to try to avoid most of the juice. I don't want it to be too juicy. Now in Pioneer Woman's recipe, she actually put pancetta on top of the meatloaf and then put the tomatoes. But times are hard, you know. You could get bacon if you really wanted. I'm just not into like soggy bacon and pancetta and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Let me put a little bit of the juice. So there's a lot of flavor in there, you know. Juice equals flavor. I made a big mess. That's okay. Let's put a foil on this. Kind of tent it a little bit. We're going to bake it at 350 for maybe 45 minutes, and then we're going to take the top off, and then we're going to bake it another like 15-20 minutes and see what it looks like. It should be 160 degrees at least, so let's get it in the oven. I'm excited to eat some meatloaf. See you then. We're back, my bananas. Now hear me out. This bundt pan, it's a little more work, okay, but hear me out. For Christmas Day, I think this is what I'm going to do. Double the recipe, put it in this pan, put the tomatoes on it, bake it, okay? Take it out. You have a couple of options. leave it in the pan, decorate it like that with some like parsley and stuff like that so it looks festive. Option number 2, scrape off the tomatoes on top, put those in a little bowl or something. Take this pan, plop it out onto a plate. You might want to drain the juices a little bit before you do that. And then it's going to have this pattern on it. And it's going to look like a wreath, you guys. Okay? Put the tomatoes back on top of this part. Put some parsley, put some like Parmesan, little, I don't know, snow or whatever. Make it look cute. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because this is kind of boring looking, but hopefully it's not boring tasting. Okay? So let's dig into this. I cooked it 45 minutes with the foil. And then 20 minutes with the foil off. I'm going to cut this into 6 pieces. I'm going to get out of there. Okay, you guys. I only struggled with that because it was like a middle piece. But this is very firm. Like half of this is bread, so this meat is very well spread out, if you know what I mean, for your money. So let's try a little bit. It's still very hot. I'm going to let it set like 5 minutes. Yes, ma'am. I also forgot to put Parmesan cheese in this, which would be a very good addition. When I'm making videos, you guys, I think about a lot of stuff. And often I forget something, but I remember afterwards. This is very good. Very good. It's very moist. The tomatoes have that little bit of cayenne kick. It's very like springy and bouncy from the bread. The bread has also absorbed a lot of that meat juice. It's got good seasoning. It's very good. And I can't wait to put it in this pan and decorate it. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you try it for yourself. Even if it's not on Christmas Day, this is a very good meatloaf. So I love you guys. Merry Christmas. And like and share the video. I don't know what else. See you guys next time. Bye.